Hey everyone, welcome back to our latest episode. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Weddington, North Carolina. This is one of the more pricier places to live in the South Charlotte area, but once you see the houses and all what it has to offer, you'll want to live there too. So make sure you stick around. And without further ado, we're going to get right into the video. If you've seen my other videos, you know I like to start with housing and market trends. So we're going to look at first the median sales price, which is $960,000 for Weddington, North Carolina, a 5.5% increase year over year, but we have been seeing a downtrend for a little while if you go in a shorter term. So you can see right now it's 960, and we peaked about September of 22. And at that point, it was 1.2 million or so dollars for a house, and it kind of trended down at that point. Number of homes sold, as you can expect with a higher price point, they're a little bit lower than other price points. And you can see this big line here. It's kind of all over the place, but we are in somewhat of a downtrend there as well. And of course, with everything being more expensive, with the interest rates and everything that goes along with that, the median days on market is up to 110, which is a pretty big increase year over year. And you can see that we've been kind of trending up for a little while now as well. Next, we're going to look at demand, and you can see sale to list prices at 98%. So sellers are still putting their houses up a little bit more expensive than they should be, and then they have to chase the market down to get more eyes on their property. So as you can see, that number here peaked in the summer. Once again, they were selling over list price for around 103%, 102%, and then it dipped down as low as 95% in December of 22. So you can see we're on a little bit of a downtrend there too. Houses sold above list price. As of right now, things probably aren't going much above list price. You might get list price, but they're just kind of trending down as there as well. And you can see home price drops too. You can see the little spikes here. But with everything, with the rising cost of interest rates and housing prices skyrocketing since basically 2020 or 2021, it's reasonable to think that we are in line for a little correction, so a little bit more of a downward trend, or just going sideways, and we kind of see where the market settles. Another cool stat is migration. I like to look at this to see where people are coming from, and if you've watched my other videos, it's basically all the same places just because we're looking at the same area, so it's calculating that data. And once again, it's New York, Washington, Los Angeles, Boston, and Chicago. We actually just helped someone close about a month or two ago from Chicago. We have another young lady who's moving from Seattle, and she's going to be coming here in the beginning of April. And we just got someone from the Philadelphia area, which isn't actually on this list, but we did get someone from there as well. Another thing you can see at people leaving, where are they going when they leave Weddington? And the number one destination is the beach. We are very close to beaches here in Weddington, in the South Charlotte area. It's about 2.5 hours toward the beach one direction, and then 2.5 hours to the mountains in the other direction. So it's close, but it's not exactly as convenient as if like you're living in Myrtle Beach and it's maybe like a 10 or 15 minute drive to go to the beach. So you can see that's kind of like the main where people are going when they leave Weddington, and some other places. I know Tampa, Florida is on this list. That is a super fast growing area. A little bit more pricier than actually Weddington, but it is a very great destination as well. But you can take a look at that, and I kind of think this is cool. Schools we don't go into too much here. We do have great middle, elementary, and high schools, along with great private and charter schools. If you are interested in some school information, we have some websites and some information we can send your way so you can make the best decision for you and your family. And lastly, in this section, we go over climate and transportation. First, we'll talk about climate. Basically, it's going to be warmer. When we moved down here in 2018, we were in Northeast Ohio. We just wanted to change the scenery. We wanted more sun, less snow, and this seemed like the right area for our family. You'll get in the summertime, June to about August. Typically, it's going to be really, really hot. July and August are our hottest months. You'll be inside a lot with the AC. Sometimes it is even just unbearable to even go outside. It gets really warm. Snowfall, we do get some snow. So far in this year, 2022/2023, we haven't had any snow, but last year, the end of March going into April, we actually had like 4 consecutive weekends of snow. And by that, I mean we get some snow, it stays on the ground for like maybe till the afternoon, and then it melts. And then at night, it snowed some more and did the same thing. It doesn't stick around for usually more than a couple hours. since I've moved here, I'm not sure if it's even been sticking around for a whole day. Um, and then I know sometimes we get questions about hurricanes. Since we lived here, I think we've encountered maybe 3 or 4 hurricanes, a couple that have come up from the Gulf up the coast there, and then a couple, I think 2 that actually came off our actual coast. But neither one really impacted us too much. We did get lots of heavy rain, some localized flooding, and some thunderstorms, of course. Nothing too severe just because Charlotte is more inland. We don't really feel those effects. But just to keep you up to date, that can be something you want to look into and prepare for if you move to Charlotte or closer to the coast. Transportation wise, you'll need a car. Charlotte's very car dependent, so you either need to have a car or Uber a lot of places. The downtown area in Weddington or other small towns are very nice, and you can do shopping there and eating. But anything that you want to do, for the most part, and a lot of your jobs and stuff will be in Charlotte or around that area. So you'll need to have some kind of vehicle, just like with most cities. And now that we looked at the market and housing stats, what can you actually do if you come to Weddington, North Carolina? Well, there's actually quite a bit. There's, like I said, it's like 2.5 hours to the beach one way, 2.5 hours to the mountain the other way. You can see that they have a wellness salt spa. The 6 Mile Creek Greenway is a very nice walkway / biking. So if you like the outdoors, if you like its fresh air and some exercise, this is really nice. Dish It Out is a game and entertainment center, which is really cool. I haven't been there just yet, but I know people have been there. It seems like a good time. It's on my list to get out there. Sports Connection, and then the Hall Family Farm is also very nice. And then, of course, we have a ton of parks. Installing Parks is one of the nicer ones in the area. And you can see it does have the giant splash pad here as well. So you're going to get a lot of different things to do. And plus, you're only about 40 minutes or so from uptown Charlotte, is what we call our downtown, and then the Charlotte Douglas National Airport. And you're only about 35 minutes away from the South Carolina border, which is also where Carowinds is located, a pretty big amusement park with lots of rides and fun stuff to do there. If you have any questions about any of this stuff or want to know more about the locations, we do have maps and we can set that for you. It's right down there below. So give us a call, text, or email, and we'll be happy to get back with you. And that's all I got today. Thank you for joining me for our tour around Weddington, North Carolina. If you're interested in any neighborhoods in or around Weddington, they're located right on our main channel under the neighborhoods folder. So if you have any questions about that or want to see those, check them out. Don't forget to give a like, a comment, and subscribe if you like the channel. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.